Okay, welcome back to my learning how to cook series. Today I'm making banana bread. I've made banana bread before, but sometimes what happens is there ends up being like dried flour in there. It cooks and there's like dried flour. So, yeah. Also, I am dairy free and gluten free. So this recipe is gonna be vegan and gluten free. So something to keep in mind. I feel like it ups the ante a little bit. So let's do this. Okay, so first things first, I have to use half a cup of melted butter, but I don't know if that means half a cup of it solid and then you melt it, or it's supposed to be half a cup melted. I think it's half a cup melted. I don't know. So I guess I'm just gonna scoop some of this into I don't know, a microwavable bowl and then pour it into a cup and see. Okay, actually, first I'm going to put in my 3 ripe bananas. The only thing is I'm also wondering if these are too ripe. Like, I wonder if they're literally moldy. Okay, we might have a problem. Hold on. Okay, so there they are. Okay, the problem with like really bad bananas is sometimes they taste bad and then they make whatever you're making with them taste bad. So I'm a little worried that's what's gonna happen here, but YOLO. I have some other spotty bananas, but I don't think they're soft enough. Okay, so I'm just mashing the bananas now. And then I'm gonna do my butter situation. Okay, next, while the butter is melting, I'm gonna get my sugar, because that's what we're putting in next with the soy milk. We're supposed to do 3/4 of a cup. So I'm gonna do this, which is half a cup, and then just eyeball it. Okay, candidly, I didn't add a full half cup of butter because it seemed like so much. And I was like, I don't need that. But now when I'm combining all the ingredients, I'm like, well, maybe I did. So I don't know. What do I do? I'm not gonna do it. It was like 3/4 of the way filled of the half cup. So I don't think it's the end of the world. I don't know. So anyways, I stirred that with the banana, some almond milk, and the sugar. And now I'm going to go in with the flour. It's too good. Okay, next we have 1/2 teaspoon baking soda. This is so hard to like do, you know? Like, okay. I feel like this is really, oops. I was about to say this is really where you can go wrong, because it can get a little salty. All right. And then the next one, the baking powder, let me do it. 1 1/2 teaspoons. I don't know if you just saw, I don't think you actually saw me in the frame pouring the other one, but it wasn't pretty. This is a lot easier. This is a lot easier. You can just stick this in here. So I'm going to do 6 of these. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Honestly, I went over on all of them, so I probably don't need a 6th one. But whatever. Okay. All right. Next, the directions are kind of particular. Let's see. I'm supposed to mix it, but not mix it too much because then it'll get too dense. This is what she's looking like. The problem is like on the bottom, it's not completely mixed, but it is super dense now. So I don't know what to do really. Okay. See, look. Whoopsie. But okay, hopefully this will rise. You can't tell that well in video, but there's a lot of room there. Oh, I also added chocolate chips. Error. I did make another error. It was supposed to be in the middle rack, which it's not technically in the middle rack, but I'm not gonna wait for the oven to cool. Well, I guess you probably don't need it to be cool. You could use mitts, but that's too much for me. So now we wait for 50 whole minutes. Okay, it's the next morning. There she is. You can see that's flour. She is a little dense, but not too bad. I don't know what to give it for a rating. Like 6, 7. Could use more chocolate chips for sure. For sure.